So WR450s and many other bikes like this do not come with fans. And while they work well when you're in second gear and up and you're moving along, if you spend a lot of time in single track, just you know, spinning the tire, trying to get up stuff, they will overheat, absolutely, and very, very quickly. So first of all, I have a temperature gauge here that warns me when it's getting hot, and then I have a fan. Now, you can go online and you can go to Tusk and you can buy a fan that automatically turns on and turns off and does all the things. But the reality is that you actually don't need to spend that much money on it. You can do it for a lot cheaper. So this is just a basic switch here on the bars. It's wired in to the battery with a fuse. You always want to fuse everything that you're wiring into the battery for safety. This is a San Ace. It's called a 120, and that's because it's 120 millimeters wide. So you can see here that it fits nicely right here. You know, just enough space. It's a 4 amp, obviously 12 volt, and it is waterproof. So that's important because you're going to encounter some water. So it moves quite a lot of air. It comes with 4 wires here, and I kind of figured that red and black would be your main puller wires. I assume that these 2 would be your pusher if you want to have the fan push. But it's very simple. You want to mount it behind the radiator and you want to pull air through. So you just test that out, make sure that it does that, and wire this up. So when you're trying to mount it up, you want to protect the radiator as good as you possibly can. So you want to put something on the back side of this so you don't damage the radiator. I've put these little foam pads on the corners to protect the radiator. And so it was installed before with zip ties, and they worked just fine. So I don't see any reason why I should change that. Alright, so then we got a fair amount of extra wire up here. We want to make sure we tuck that away nicely and make sure we plug everything in correctly. Ground side goes to the switch. Power side goes to battery. Test it out. Turn the key on. So that thing moves a lot of air. We are happy with that. A lot of air. It works. So there you have it. My temperature's sitting at about 80 after a really, really hard hill climb. Fan's booting it, doing its job. That's it. That's how it works.